Anybody here want to chat with us? We're trying to get some information how long you've been online. We're with the young Turks. Eric. Hey, it's Jordan with TYT and TYT Network. We're here at Marquette University. Apparently the line goes pretty much till the end of the world.
Front of the line is around this corner and probably another 30 feet down there. End of the line is down that corner and does about 3 loops.
Let's take a look. See students here. Patiently, holy shit.
I got in line at like 5:50 and it's 7:23 right now, and we're nearing the end of it, hopefully, I think. And this is just a line to register to vote, and then once you're registered, I think then you go to in a different line and vote. It's just a huge process, and this is my first time voting, so.
I was in and out in a half hour in 2012. The line here wrapped all the way to the back of the building, and people couldn't even find the end of the line. There was a lack of guidance, I feel.
How long did you have to wait?
I waited 2 hours.
Unfortunately, our election laws have gotten very complicated over the past several years. Now with the addition of photo ID being required, there have been changes to registration laws to make it take a bit longer. Frankly, I think part of the reason this line is so long is because there were some changes to the registration process that requires new information. It just slows things down just that little bit more. It means each person has to spend more time with the registration deputy.
There's an electronic document can be used for proof of residency. In my documentation, when a student does not have a valid Wisconsin driver's license or any of the other proofs of photo identification, they must provide a separate document.
The majority of people have needed to register.
Same day registration.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't perfect, but frankly, I think it's great that we have same day registration.
A lot of states don't have that.
Really? I didn't know that.
North Carolina removed same-day registration when they saw that a lot of the people using it were African Americans, minorities.
That's really sad. And even here with the voter ID law that just was passed.
A number of things contribute to the long lines. One is confusion about the ID you need to vote. That always leads to confusion, people asking more questions, trying to figure out what they need.
And I got my voter ID because it was really emphasizing the fact that you needed that.
Did you see anything around campus about registration drives to vote, things like that?
I just saw a poster saying to get your voter ID card, and I thought that would have covered it for registration, but...
I have a voter ID, but I'm not registered because I put that before registering.
You focused on one hurdle and you got tripped up by the next one.
Yep, pretty much.
One of the other changes that happened to our election laws in the past couple of years was that the hours allowed for early voting were restricted. In 2012, the city of Milwaukee had early voting hours, like on the weekends. They were very accessible for people to come in and vote when it was convenient for them, and so that really lessened the pressure on polling places like this.
We have 3 individual voting wards that vote at this location, so I'm doing same-day registrations for 3 voting wards. I can personally tell you, I never got a phone call, nor did my other co-chief, and we never declined help from anybody. That's just an accusation.
Why would they tell me that?
I don't know who told you that. Okay, so we're done. I'm going to finish.
And what's your name? I didn't get your name.
My name is Matt, and we're going to finish up. We have to.
What's your last name?
My name is Matt.
Pizza. Free pizza. Somebody ordered it all off for the voters.
Yes, from my friends. We're trending on social media, guys.
Does anyone know if it's going to get a student voter ID card?
You know who's people? A lady from Northern Iowa. I got another order for 20 pieces. I got to come right back.
Sir.
People in line. Someone ordered it from out of state.
Who ordered it?
A lady from Northern Iowa. She ordered it for the people voting. I guess they trending online. I don't know. I was brought here to just deliver the pizza.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that. So.
I know that. I understand. It's not for certain people. Voting for anybody is for everybody, I'm assuming. So I'm just trying to do my job.
It's free?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. Okay.
Random pizza online. What? Free pizza.
Hey guys, we can't offer free pizza. Someone tweeted at me. It was a Sanders person saying like, Sanders people just sent them pizza, and I was like, really? She's like, yeah, just put in chipped in $10.
Okay,
so I don't. That was
no way.
Okay.
The Sanders campaign would send free pizza here.
I know, but
like there's no. That's so stupid.
I know, but we
it's
cannot,
so obviously
we cannot do that today because you just said 2 words. You said the candidate's name and you're offering free pizza, so that's considered election error.
I didn't say it. I put it down because it was a little sketchy in the situation, and I'm not exactly sure what the law is, and I don't want to be breaking the law, especially right before I vote.
Pizza's over there. Fresh, hot, delicious, Wisconsin cheddar. And nobody could eat it.
It's not illegal for them to receive the pizza. Like, they were given pizza. It's the giver's problem. It's not the receiver's. It's very generous to help encourage people to stay in line to vote. I understand the sentiment. The problem is that Wisconsin law says that you can't give anyone any incentive of value more than $1 to vote. And it doesn't matter if you're saying it's from X campaign or Y campaign if the value is more than $1. And I assume that those pieces of pizza are probably more than $1 worth. There's a reason when campaigns send out comfort captains, or what they're called, like with bottles of water and granola bars, they're small. And that's precisely so that they're valued less than $1.
Who ordered them? I don't know. We got Terry. Looks like we have a little issue. Yeah, too much pizza? Terry, Brandon. Patrice, Kate Patrice, and
Did you guys order this pizza or it just appeared?
It's 9:02. The poll closes at 8, but everybody who's in line at 8 o'clock gets to vote. So it doesn't matter if it takes until midnight.
What's the statistical occurrence of in-person voter fraud compared to ballots cast?
Minuscule. In Wisconsin, we only know of one case of somebody who was impersonating other voters, and he was actually doing that by absentee ballot, and there are millions of votes cast every year. It would be less than 1%. It would be a fraction of 1%.
Do you think that it's a larger percentage of people who end up not being able to vote because of all the restrictions that have been put on in Wisconsin and other states controlled by Republicans?
Definitely. In Wisconsin, we're expecting about 300,000 people who usually vote will not be able to vote because they don't have the required ID, and that's based off of comparing registered voters with DMV records.